He lobs up the alley-oop pass.
Soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley-oop.
I've got to say, when he threw that pass, I didn't know where it was going.
Me either, and neither did the defense, clearly.
And Union Elite with possession. Pass to Harris. Diaz. Mitchell outside and stolen by MP. And the dunk by MP.
And all of that created off the turnover.
Tremendous anticipation on a defensive end, then the awareness to get the ball up the floor.
On top of that, the aggressiveness at the rim. What an excellent sequence.
Now here's Mitchell. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Six to shoot. Puts up a three. And the whistle blows. It's going to go on Harris. That's his first foul. Outside, MP. And here's Mills from outside. Mitchell brings down the board. Union Elite trail. From 17 feet out, the shot from Bird, no good. And here's MP on the outside. Yes, that one's good. Mills picking up the assist.
It's like Mills has a sixth sense when he's got a teammate open, like when I see snacks on the pregame table.
Pass to Robert. And here's Bird. Mitchell, now covered by MP. Now here's Bird. Clock at 6. For three, it's Mitchell. Gove with the rebound. Outside, O'Neal. On the wing, O'Neal. And the high fly is tack on 2 more.
He's seen the court like a pro today.
And his teammates know it. If they stay active and find the open spot on the floor, he will find them.
Their offense has stagnated.
It's been hard to watch. They need a bucket, and soon.
And Diaz. He's been patient so far, nothing yet. On the scoreboard. It doesn't take a lifelong scout to understand why Harris is a blue-chip prospect. He has the ability to get it done on offense.
And what is so great about Harris is that he can attack the rim from multiple levels. That's almost required for primary option big men these days. And Harris is a perfect fit for that kind of role.
And MP gets it to go.
Their offense has been all about the long-range game.
Oh, obviously. You love the points, and you love how they stretch the defenders.
Now here's Diaz. Pass to Bullock. Mitchell. And out of bounds, the High Flyers will take it. Now the High Flyers with it. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second. Here's O'Neal, and the High Flyers tack on 2 more.
He got hung up on a great screen and gave the shooter some wiggle room.
Yeah, for sure. If he sees any daylight at all, he's pulling the trigger.
Mitchell with it. He's picked up by MP. Pass to Bullock. 6 to shoot. Ben Gove with some nice D. MP down low, guarded by Mitchell. Here's MP. Fires for 3. It's good as the 5 others before it. He's now shooting 6 for 7.
Well, Danny, it's pretty obvious what they discussed at halftime.
Everything offensively has been perimeter oriented.
Mitchell with it. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Shot to stop the run. Here's Robert, and he banks in the layup.
A second effort from the big Robert. Coach and scouts love to see that.
And as great as a player as Harris is, he simply hasn't had the same impact as MP tonight, guys.
Oh, definitely. And we've seen what has set MP apart from the other stars in the WCBL. When things are falling for him, look out. He's just at another level.
Now a timeout called by Union Elite. MP really making a difference out here.
Man, he's just torching them from distance. They haven't been able to put any clamps down so far.
Both teams will make a substitution.
Substitution for High Flyers.
Here's Kolish. Oop, and they picked off the pass. And here's the break. Up the floor. And that one's good for Brock.
And what a run they're having. They simply can't miss right now.
Seriously, this is amazing. Everything they're putting up is going down.
Here's Walker. Pass now to Harris. Walker covered by Mills. They double him with Mills. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. Instead, we'll have a jump ball. So both teams changing it up here.
Substitution for High Flyers.
Now Mills. From deep, it's MP. Yes, and it's Brock picking up the assist.
You always want to see assisted baskets. Credit Brock right there for providing the key final pass.
Here's Kolish to end the run. Samik, no good. On the wing, it's MP. To the middle. Here's Casey. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And now we're seeing them find their groove on offense in this half.
They've been the much more efficient team, chugging along nicely right now.
Pass to Samik. The jump hook, and he wheels that one in, right in off the back iron. And here is Mills to the left wing. Now MP. Brock, right side. Shoots over Harris. Outside Mills. MP. Back to Mills. And a miss there on the triple. Offense has been clicking lately. Might want to mix things up.
Their mojo is gone. They need a basket just to regain some confidence.
Now here's MP. Here's Casey. Lays it up and banks it in.
Nice flow to this sequence. Like to see the players working as a unit.
Union Elite with the ball. Here's Harris. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
We know that Harris is a skilled finisher. He's got plenty of toughness to go along with that.
Past MP. Mills up top. Really left alone that time.
Good team play there. Sets him up nicely.
Here's Walker. Harris outside. Out of bounds, it'll be the High Flyers ball.
High Flyers ball. Substitution, Union Elite. Drew Robert. Substitution for High Flyers.
And here are the High Flyers now. Brock outside. Back to MP. Sends it home from three-point land.
He came out of the locker room on fire. Great second half for him so far.
Here's Kolish. Pass now to Harris. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
That's a grown man play by Harris right there. Excellent work fighting through the physical coverage.
So it's both teams making a change here.
One shot.
And that one misses. And it's High Flyers with the ball. MP inside. Diaz covering. And it's MP missing.
Get the perimeter.
Bird outside. Pass to Diaz. Mitchell drains the triple.
The run has been productive, but I think it's just a little too late.
Yeah, but do give them some credit for playing all the way to the end. Other teams might have just given up.
Here's Almadawi. Knocks it down from distance.
Each team is showing just how dangerous they are from deep.
So it's basically, if you make one on me, I'm coming for revenge with one of my own.
Now here's Diaz. Here's Bird. And there's another one for the Union Elite.
Totally in control right there. Jake looking like another Bird right there.
Pass to Cochran. And here's MP. Myers. Back to MP. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Myers. Shoots over Mitchell. Offline with the baseline J. So it's the High Flyers winning this one easily.
An impressive performance from the High Flyers in this one. You have to credit MP. He was an instrumental part of this win. You see the kind of potential that this kid has already.
Without question, Danny. And on the flip side for the Union Elite, a tough loss.
Well, Brandon Harris just didn't do enough in this game. He had his moments, but in the end, MP and his High Flyers were just too much to handle. But it's okay. They can't dwell on this. They've got to put it behind them and just move on.
And that's a wrap, everyone. For Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo, this is Joe Lamy saying thanks for being with us.
Move, I did like.
Yeah, good game out there, man.
Thanks.
People are talking.
Man, those guys were legit. I could see why Dion said they would have been a good fit for me.
Yeah, but I love how you didn't let up, even though you knew you made the All-Star team already.
Come on, I'm always 110.
Well, good. You're going to need to keep that same energy against the EYBL Select, because this is a huge opportunity to move up in the rankings for us. Can't stress that enough.
With all due respect, Mr. Kelly, I'm trying to be the MVP, so I know how important this game is.
If you could pull that off, that would be massive.
If. Come on, Austin Kelly. You gotta believe in me now.
Listen,
You're my agent.
You're an incredible talent, MP. But you're going against an entire team of incredible talents, not the least of which is your matchup, Ice McCall.
Yeah, I know all about bro.
Well, then you know to take him seriously.
Look, definitely. Dude is a beast, but so am I.
I'm excited to see how you handle it.
I'm about to shock the world.